Hello, hello. I am so excited to jump on Instagram live really quickly with you and share some encouraging thoughts for your Friday. So I can't believe we're already at the end of the week and we're running right into the weekend, but we wanted to share some encouragement for you as you're maybe wrapping up what might be kind of a challenging week. We're heading into the summer season, and that always brings a new element of challenges and excitement, planning. Sometimes our schedules are a little less structured, and so if you're feeling a little overwhelmed or feeling a little out of sorts because things are a little different for you in this summer season, then no worries. We've got some encouragement here for you. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Christy Browning, and I am a motivational and inspirational speaker and author. If you want to learn more about who I am and what I do, you can visit us at christybrowning.com or visit the link in our profile. But we've had some conversations this week already with some people that are dealing with a season of frustration and feeling a little stuck and feeling like they're in a little bit of a funk. And I've been there, done that, know exactly how that feels. And it can be a little frustrating when you know that that's where you're at and you want so desperately to move out of that, yet you don't know how to make the move for it. So, hey, Miss Kim. With that being said, a lot of the whole idea of battling this feeling of being stuck, of being sort of in a funk or feeling like you've kind of lost touch with your passion or your purpose, a lot of that is just sometimes the season that you can be in. And we go through those kinds of seasons where we're on mountaintops and then we may be feeling like we're in valleys or that we've plateaued. And one of the things that I heard a motivational speaker say once that I thought was so profound is that we all kind of avoid the plateau. We don't want to be on a plateau. But the reality is that sometimes a plateau is just the rest and recovery we need to help prepare us for the next climb. But I know that feeling, of feeling stuck, of feeling in a funk, of feeling out of sorts and just disconnected from whatever it is that you're wanting out of life. And so a couple things I wanted to offer to you that can help you with that. And this is a topic like I feel like we could spend hours and hours discussing. There's lots of different things that personally I do to help myself in that season. I'm very passionate about this topic because obviously just, as someone who's a motivator and an inspirer, I want you to just go do all the things that you feel like you're placed on this earth to do. But I also have written a lot about this topic. I gave a TED Talk on this very topic. It's close to my heart, and part of it is that I needed to hear it for myself. So anyways, if you're in the season of funk, one of the things that can really help you is, number one, to recognize that you're there and to understand and give yourself some grace and forgiveness that there is seasons that you go through. And so we want to so badly run out of a season that is maybe quiet, maybe feels a little still, maybe feels a little less than glamorous, less than exciting. And we want so badly to push forward into these seasons of high energy, of high mountaintop experiences where there's lots of movement and lots of things to show for it. But the reality is that we don't get those seasons without also having the other seasons. And so if you are finding that you're in a season of the stillness, of quiet, of preparation, just be there for a second. Catch your breath. Recognize that this is just a season. This isn't going to be where you are for the rest of your life. And then look to see, what is it that I need to be doing right here, right now? Am I needing to learn something, to connect with people? Maybe I'm needing to better myself or get myself prepared for whatever that next step is going to be. So realize that you're in a season, that it is just a season, and that there is still things to do. There's not the same outside circumstances that are high vibe, that are glamorous, that are in the spotlight. Sometimes it's not even a tangible growth or reward that you can put your hands on and say, look, see, I'm doing the thing. And that's okay. Don't get hung up on proving to everyone that you're still making progress or that you're still doing stuff or that you're still being productive. It's really what's going on in the stillness of your heart, sometimes behind closed doors, sometimes in a quiet place, whether that's literally or figuratively, that you're working on that. And that is super important and critical to your growth. So don't push past that too fast. But if you're not in that season and you're just feeling emotionally disconnected or emotionally in a stuck spot or feeling a funk, one of the very first things that you need to do is to reconnect to your goal. What is it that you're wanting anyway? If you weren't in the season, or in this funk, if you had all the things that you need and all the places you need to be to go run after whatever it is that you're wanting out of life most, what is that thing? What does the finish line look like? What's the goal? What's the purpose? What's the passion? How are you going to know that you're doing the thing if you don't know what the thing is, right? So define that, get back to what that is, and make it vivid, make it real, make it to where you can almost sense it and taste it and feel it and smell it and put your hands on it. You need something to bring you back to the heart of the matter. And so one of the things that you can do to help kind of bring you back to that point is to sit down and write it out. What is it that you're wanting? What is it that you're working on? What is it that you want most? What are you chasing down? And not just what that is, but what does that mean to you? Why is that important? What is it going to do for you? What is it going to do for the people around you? How will life look differently? What is it that's going to change for the better if you do this, if you reach this, if you get across this finish line? And then what does it look like if you don't? If you stay where you're at and you never move and you never get to that point? Sometimes the pain point of realizing what you're losing by not doing the thing is what gets you motivated to do the thing. So, maybe it's a physical fitness goal that you're trying to work on and you're feeling stuck, and you recognize that the sacrifice of not doing it is that you sacrifice, your health and your energy and your, your ability to live life to the fullest. By doing that goal, by pushing forward to that goal, even when you don't feel like it, you're going to feel better and look better and have better health and not have to be on so many medications or whatever your list is. You need to create that and reconnect to it. And you need to keep writing and describing and painting this very vivid picture until you feel motivated, until you feel like, I need to get up and do this right now. I need to grab somebody and tell them, hey, this is what I'm doing and this is why it's important. You need to get lathered up and worked up and excited about it, and you need to keep writing it until you get that. Because if you don't have that yet, if you're writing and you're not getting that, you haven't hit the point. You haven't hit the pocket. There's a scene from, is it Armageddon, where they're drilling on the crater or on the meteor to sort of launch the nuke, right? And there's this pocket. This is an important level that they have to hit in order for their mission to be successful. And so for us and our goals and our heart investment in the goal, we need to get to that depth level in order for what we're doing to impact us, to have effect, to get us going, to move us forward. So don't stop at the surface. You've got to drill down and get deep and make sure whatever it is that you're doing and you're writing and you're painting, this picture does in fact trigger your heart, does get you lathered up, does get you excited, does sort of prick the heart again for you. And you tap back into that. Second thing that you can do right off the bat is to identify 1 or 2 action steps that you can take now. So sometimes what we're working for is a long-term picture. It's a big picture. And while we need to know what that looks like and we need to know what the big picture is, we also can't lose sight of the immediate successes that come with that. So we have a long-term picture, but there's lots of milestones across the path. And if we don't have those milestones and we don't take the time to recognize them and celebrate them, then we feel as if we're never going to reach that goal. We feel like as we're never going to cross that finish line. And that in and of itself can be frustrating. It can be debilitating. It can cause us to feel burnt out and to kind of give up on that goal. So check in with that. Know what are those action steps that I can do today and take action now. Rachel Hollis, who's a speaker, coach, and author, says, take massive action. Not tomorrow, not Monday, not the next day. Do it today. Take massive action today. What is the 1 or 2 things that you can do today to start moving yourself closer to that finish line? And the reason why that's such an important part is because that little bit of success, when you taste that, hey, I actually am moving forward. Hey, I did accomplish this today. That allows you to have a little confidence, not only in your ability to complete the goal, but that you are going in the right direction. sometimes what can make us feel stuck and make us feel in a funk is when we feel like we're in circles and we're not moving forward, we're just moving. And so knowing that you're taking that step and you've crossed that particular action item off the list gives you confidence that yes, you can do it, and yes, you're doing the right things to move you in the right direction. I used to tell my coaching clients all the time to not celebrate the pace in which they're running, but to celebrate the direction in which they're headed, because it's not always about how fast you're moving through those steps. Some of the best successes can just be knowing that you're moving in the right way. You have clarity on those steps. You have clarity on what the goal looks like, and you're just taking the step in the right direction to head that way. And that is worth celebrating. So get tied back into your goals. Take massive action. Don't wait. Do it now. Get yourself off the couch and go do it. The other thing with this whole method, this thought process, is that a lot of goals and a lot of feeling of success and significance and purpose isn't so much just about the feeling. It isn't about the talent or the skill or the reward even. It really comes down to your commitment to do the work. And I wish it was something more glamorous and sexy and exciting, but ultimately it's your discipline to hard work. It's your discipline and commitment to doing the stuff to get you to the thing. And so today, that's what you need to do. Get up and do the stuff, whatever that is. If it's a physical fitness goal, maybe you get up and you actually do something. You go to the gym, or you take a walk, or you choose to make a better choice for your lunch or your dinner. If it's a financial goal, maybe today the massive action you can take is to assemble all of your unpaid bills and put that on paper and create a budget. If you're working on something for your business or your career, what is the massive action you can take today? Is it making a phone call to a potential customer or client? Is it stepping out and putting yourself out there and marketing yourself in a new way or fashion? Maybe it's something as simple as getting on Facebook or Instagram and doing a live video. I don't know. What massive action can you take today? If you've got a relationship goal or spiritual goal, an emotional, personal type of a goal, massive action applies in those areas too. I went to a seminar that was maybe 10, 12 years ago. And in that seminar, and it was a business seminar, but there was a whole personal development angle to it. And in that, they talked about 5 key areas of our lives that we needed to set goals for. And at first that was a little overwhelming because, I'm doing good just to accomplish one goal, let alone 5 at the same time. But what I found when I did that is that they all really kind of connect with each other. When I take care of my finances, then my business automatically is doing a little better. When I take care of my health, I feel better to do those things in my business and my finances. And I'm able to invest more in my relationships and in my personal development. When I love on the people I need to love on and invest in my relationships, I'm automatically filled up more so that I feel significant and I want to do the things that I want to do, and I have the mental and emotional energy to do them. They all really connect. And so massive action in those key areas is huge and can really do a lot to make you feel like, 1, you're making that progress forward, but 2, and most importantly, that you still are in control of your success. You are still in control of what you do, who you are, what significance you have, how you play out your purpose and play out your passions in life. So no matter what it is that you've got going on, no matter how you feel or where you're at or what it is that you need to accomplish, and you know what that is, take action. Tap back into the reason why that's important. Go back to those visuals, those descriptive words that paint this word picture of what it looks like to get it done, and take massive action today. It's Friday, so you have time all weekend to think about this, or even maybe take the weekend to do the thing. But take the steps. Get off the couch. Put some movement underneath you. Physically take a step. Physically make a move. Physically take action to take you closer to the goal. If you're looking for some more encouragement and support on this topic, as well as other motivational, inspirational topics, you can find more at ChristyBrowning.com. You can also follow us in our online community on Facebook. You can find that under hashtag Live Revised with Christy Browning. And there's lots of people in that community that will cheer you on and support you as well. But for now, have a fantastic rest of your Friday. We can't wait to hear more about your success. Have a great day.